Jenny says, how slow or fast to go when dating as far as how often to communicate with text calls and dates? So, what you like was talking about before, you want the middle ground, right? There's a middle ground to everything. That's really where you want to be for all of this kind of stuff. So, if a guy comes on super strong, I call it like a whirlwind courtship where it's just like, whoosh, there's just air, there's things flying, your shoes are like flying all over the place. There's like plants flying by you. It's like a tornado, just flying around you, and you guys are looking into each other's eyes, and you're just like, oh, you are just so amazing, right? And you like want to talk, and you want to hang out, and you want to spend all of your time together. And there's a lot of value to that, right? There's a lot of value to that passion, that excitement, all that kind of stuff. But if he's moving really, really fast with you, you want to slow it down. It's really your job to slow things down, because remember this, women always have most of the power before hooking up. So you want to wait a period of time. You want him to invest in you. You want him to prove to you that he's the right guy for you. You want him to show you that he really cares about you, and that he's serious about you, and that he's going to be consistent, and that he's a good guy. He's a good catch. He's the right kind of guy for you to be in a relationship with. And so, there's no specific thing on how quickly to call and text. It kind of depends on you and him. Everybody has something that I call a communication blueprint. And a communication blueprint is simply how often you want to be communicated with in a dating or relationship scenario. And everybody's different. Some guys only want to talk once every 3 or 4 days. Some women only want to talk once every 3 or 4 days. Some guys and some women want to talk every single day. Some guys and some women only want to talk once or twice a week, and they just want to meet up and spend time together, and that's what they prefer over texting and calling. And so, what's normal? If this was, 20 years ago, what I'd say is normal is about a date a week, like having one date a week or maybe two at the most. But you really don't want to go over that even now, even in today's day and age, unless you have a very, very kind of outside the normal kind of a situation. But that's the kind of, that's what is, I would suggest, is that you don't go over two a week as far as dates. And as far as calling and texting, it's determined by the two of you and what's normal and what's not normal for you. But that was a good question there, Jenny. Good question. Good question there, Jenny.